Some more breaking news on the leadership at Entergy New Orleans this afternoon. As we first reported yesterday, Charles Rice is out as president of the local utility. This morning, Entergy confirmed our reporting. Paul Murphy first broke the story, and he's joining us now with the latest. Paul, what's happening?
Katie, Entergy New Orleans president and CEO Charles Rice will transition to a new role in Entergy's legal department effective Monday. Rice had been at the helm of the embattled utility that supplies power to the city for the past 8 years. Rice's reassignment comes at a time when Entergy New Orleans has come under increased public scrutiny. Ratepayers and city leaders slammed the utility for chronic power outages like we saw this morning, paying actors to represent the company in support of a new power plant in the east, and dragging its feet on promised renewable energy. Rod West, the Entergy Corporation Group president, will now add the role of interim E&O president. Rice was absent at yesterday's City Council Public Utilities meeting, and it was his boss, Rod West, apologizing for problems that happened on Rice's watch.
I am here in the hope that we can begin to correct and reset our path forward. And I'm ready to renew this company's commitment to be a stronger and more constructive partner with this council and with the New Orleans community, not only with words, but with concrete steps forward.
This morning, West released a statement thanking Rice for his service and saying, in part, looking ahead, we are focused on identifying the right leader for Entergy New Orleans who can continue to build upon Rice's accomplishments and who can also continue to guide investments in a more modern energy network while keeping bills affordable for our customers. For his part, Rice stated that it's been an honor to serve as president of E&O and that it's time for the company to pursue new leadership. Katie?
Paul, important reporting. This is an important position, so I'm sure you'll be keeping track of who ends up filling those shoes.
It'll be interesting to see if they open up a national search.
Absolutely. Thank you, Paul.